welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim, and today I am going to show you the 3 different kinds of smoothies that we tend to make on a semi-regular basis. So this one here is a strawberry kefir smoothie. I have been learning how to and experimenting with making my own kefir because it's a lot cheaper and it's really good for you. So here we have a lot of strawberries. We go through a lot of strawberries, and you'll see in my grocery hauls that I buy a lot of berries, but we do really go through them. This is a jar of some of my homemade kefir, and I put that over a bunch of strawberries. I think it's close to a little over a pound of frozen strawberries. Just drizzle it over. It's nice and thick and fermented. It smells tangy, kind of like a Greek yogurt. It's not as thick as a Greek yogurt though. And we need a large amount to make this much of a smoothie for the kids. Next I'm putting in some honey. It's some local honey we got at the end of the fall. And it's really thick right now. We're at the beginning of spring here, and we've been using it, a big jug, all winter, but it's starting to get thick and kind of solidified, and so I'm trying to use it. It works really well in these kefir smoothies. Now I do use a lot of honey. It does help make it more palatable for the kids because the kefir is very tangy. The strawberries do add a natural sweetness to it, but it does need a good bit of honey. This smoothie is generally our afternoon treat after my son gets home from high school. He likes a little bit of a snack because I don't have dinner ready, and I feel like this is a really healthy alternative. So everyone being all the kids, will get this kefir smoothie and really enjoy it. They look forward to it in the afternoons. So just a little bit of background if you're new here. I have 4 kids from ages 6 to 15, and I'm always trying to find that balance between healthy eating and convenient eating, or eating that fits our busy lifestyle. I feel like when kids are this age, even if everyone does one activity, we are very busy. So here we are, smoothie is done. I'm going to pour it in the cups and let everyone enjoy it. Now I do tend to let the older boys have the larger cups of smoothies because they seem to finish them completely, whereas the 2 girls are younger and they don't. So I do kind of give them amounts based on age and how much they will actually drink because I don't want to waste any of it. Looks like today I ended up with 4 pretty full glasses. So I love my Ninja blender, but I don't love having to clean the blades or how much of the smoothies in this case gets stuck around the blades. So I found that it's easiest to just take the spatula and scrape it off and then finish pouring, which ends up being a substantial amount, back into the cups so that the kids can enjoy it and we waste a little bit less. So we only have this smoothie about 2 or 3 times a week because that's about how long it takes me to get enough kefir made so that we can all enjoy a nice cup of it, or a cup of this smoothie. So yeah, here's what it looks like, and here I am trying to get some good shots of it. Okay, so now it's my smoothie time. So I have a little bit different one because I'm trying to avoid sugar as much as possible, even natural sugars like honey or maple syrup. So I really like this collagen powder here. It is slightly sweetened and is flavored. I think it's wild cherry. I put a scoop in with my berries, and then I'm going to add some of the kefir that I have left. So I mix it up, pour it in, and it's really thick, so I am going to have to kind of mix it a bit, or mix it in with the berries a bit before I put the blade on. I really enjoy these smoothie cups for the convenience of making a 1 serving smoothie if I want one, or my husband uses them a good bit, but he likes a different. He likes peanut butter banana smoothies. I did not record peanut butter banana smoothies because I did not make any of those this week. So I kind of got some of the kefir down in there, added a little bit more. It needs a good bit to help it mix up well. We never used to make smoothies as much as we have this year, and I think most of the reason is because of my son going to high school. So before this year, I homeschooled all of our children, and when my son went to high school, I was very concerned with his nutrition and making sure that he wasn't just eating a whole lot of junk. Now, of course, he can have candy bars or sodas sometimes and whatnot, but I really just wanted to make sure that the things that I was feeding him was particularly nutrient dense and very healthy. And so we really started to lean on smoothies. He doesn't like to eat like a ton of food. I mean, he's a hungry teenager, but he doesn't want me to cook him, a full breakfast or anything like that. So for breakfast and snacks, we've started doing smoothies just to pack in as much nutrition as we can. So here's mine, and it's a little thick, but it's going to be delicious. Okay, this is the last smoothie of this video. This is filmed early in the morning, about 6:45, which is early for me. I get up about 6:30 to help get my son's lunch together, and then I make a container of smoothie. So he'll have a cup, and then my husband will also have some. So first I just break up a couple bananas, put them in the blender. Then I found these avocado chunks that I thought was a really good way to boost nutrition and healthy fats. This smoothie has to sustain my son until lunch. Then we have pineapple chunks that I put in. Sometimes I'll do a tropical blend that has mango. It's kind of whatever Aldi has on hand. I'll also sometimes put spinach in, but I just haven't had spinach on hand lately, and so I've done the avocado. Then we do the cherry berry blend. That's a favorite, but honestly, whatever berries we have. Sometimes it's just blueberries or strawberries or the mixed berries. These berries I get from Aldi on a weekly basis, but I will stock up on berries at Sam's Club when I go. So also to bump up the protein in this, I do put some Vital Proteins collagen in there just to help make it a little more protein dense with all the fruits in there. So the bigger container of the collagen powder doesn't come with a scoop, and I was surprised by that. Yes, it does say it on the container. I did not read the container in the store. So I put my own tablespoon scoop in there, and it says 4 tablespoons per serving. So that's what I'm doing. Now I have some orange juice that I make from concentrate, and I water it down a little bit because orange juice typically has a lot of sugar in it. While it's natural sugar, we still don't need quite that much. Then we blend it up, get it all good. There's a lot of chunks in there from the avocado and berries. So if you noticed, I didn't put any sweetener in. The frozen fruit are sweet enough. Frozen pineapples, very sweet. And with the orange juice, even though I've watered it down, it still adds a nice flavor and a bit of sweetness to it. So it's a very, I feel like, nutritious and palatable smoothie, especially for my kids and husband, who do tend to like things maybe a little bit sweeter. Okay, now time to clean the blade again. So I have my trusty spatula scraping off the blade so I can get every last bit, and then dividing it amongst the cups. And now, if you can tell, there's one very small, not very small, but one smaller cup and one larger one. So my husband gets the smaller one because he doesn't really want a whole lot in the morning right away. And I give my 15-year-old the larger cup because I want him to make sure that he is as full as I can get him before he goes to school. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the smoothies that we eat in a week. Please consider subscribing and have a wonderful day.